Good morning, folks. Mike Bertinoli here with Great Basin Team 3. I've got your operational update for today, July 19th, 2025. As we go into the shift today, got some good news last night in the form of rain that came over the fire area. So some parts of the fire saw significant moisture. West side not as much, but any rain's good rain, and so it helped us out a little bit. So with that said, going into the fire today with moderated conditions, and I'll go around the horn now. Starting in branch 1, which is the west side of the fire, working up Monroe Canyon. And if you remember yesterday I talked, we're putting an indirect line from where the road intersects Monroe Canyon, working to the south towards Hunts Lake. Talking to that division supervisor in there, I think we're going to have good success with those line construction efforts around to Hunts Lake. As you work further south in Division Alpha, we're going to have to go off of the trail systems to do what we call indirect line, which means we'll step out from the main body of the fire, construct a fire line, and it gives us a defensive position should the fire move just a little bit. That takes care of Alpha. Moving up around into branch 2, this is the northeast side of the fire. A lot of activity occurring up at Big Lake. Bit of a change there. Starting tonight, we'll be spiking out. Spiking simply means setting up a forward operating base, a different camp, and we'll have 100 folks camped up in the Big Lake area for the foreseeable future. And what they're doing is triaging. They're just taking a look at structures that exist in that area and seeing what kind of work needs to be done around those to make those structures defendable from fire. So a lot of folks go, and that'll go for several days. Moving down into Division Golf, this group is working in the Maggleby Ranch area, and they're doing the same kind of operation. So Maggleby Ranch, Bagley Ranch, Elk Country, a lot of structures located around that mountain. And so that's what our folks are doing, is they're putting sprinkler kits around those houses, structures, setting up what we call pumpkins, big water buckets, and just getting all of the residences, outbuildings just ready to accept fire should that fire move out on them. Moving to the south in Division Mike, did see a little bit of smoke on the hill yesterday in Monroe Canyon. Picked up a little bit in the afternoon. We used bucket ships to settle that heat down, and then again later in the evening the rain came in. Should be moderated today, but as weather gets hotter and drier, you can expect to see continued fire activity on the north side of the hill. Moving south down into Division Whiskey, this is that Monroe Meadows country. We're still working around the structures, what we call mop-up, which is just extinguishing hot spots around the fires and just snuffing out all of that heat. Working around there, that work will continue. And then additionally in Whiskey, we've got hand crews that are working a road system out to the east. And basically what we're trying to do is square that off with a piece of, again, indirect line, which I spoke about earlier, to capture all these little spot fires that exist along that line. Okay, finally down in Division Zulu, that Matting Meadows country, same activities, just working around those structures and yeah, putting out the hot spots and putting the wet stuff on the hot stuff, if you will. That work's going to continue. 2 other groups I'll talk about briefly. The structure group, they roam around the fire to help out with structure protection and preparation efforts. They're continuing to do that. Today they're located up in branch 2, the northeast side of the fire. And then our night shift was out all night long, just looking for activity and mopping up and cleaning up as they saw fit. End of report. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.